नमस्कार एंड वेलकम बैक टू फिटबाइट्स विद प्रेरणा। और आज हम करेंगे डे 13 ऑफ 21 डेज ऑफ स्ट्रॉन्ग कोर एंड एब्डोमिनल चैलेंज। और डे 13 में हम फिर से करेंगे थोड़ा सा वार्म अप, फिर हम करेंगे 3 एक्सरसाइजेस। उसके बाद आप भूलिए मत कि आपको कूल डाउन करना है, थोड़ी सी स्ट्रेचिंग करके इस सेशन को एंड कीजिएगा। एज यूजुअल पानी पीते रहिए, सांस कहीं भी नहीं रोकना है। और इन एक्सरसाइज के हम 3 से 4 सेट करेंगे अपने हिसाब से, अपनी बॉडी के रिस्पॉन्स के हिसाब से रेस्ट लेते रहिए। तो बिना देर के देखते हैं कौन सी है। So our warm-up today comprises of 3-4 different movements. One is skaters for warming up, and then we'll do a lot of movement from body combat so that you are appropriately warmed up for the next 1 or 2 minutes before you begin your exercises. Our first exercise is standing hip rotations. You have to do alternate hip rotations. So you're going to move your hip in circle form slowly from clockwise to anti-clockwise. So we can do like 20 rounds of clockwise and 20 rounds of anti-clockwise. It's going to open your hips gradually. It might be painful, so make sure that your circle is not big in the beginning, and gradually you can basically increase the diameter of your circle for hip rotation. When you keep your hand over the nape of the neck or over back of your head, you're actually challenging your core, since you are lifting your legs while trying to balance this motion and standing. So it's a very challenging exercise, but still very effective for the core activation. You might have observed that your one side might be tighter than the other side, and it's okay. We all have our preferred side, so we work more on that side in general, so we lean on that side more. That side might have more range of motion as compared to your other side, but that doesn't mean you're going to neglect. You should do both sides together. So our second exercise is plank jacks. So in the starting position, if you don't want jumping, I have shown you the level 1 where you'll just tap on the side, one tap at a time, one leg at a time, and you are in a high plank position. You can also do the same exercise in the elbow plank position or a low plank position depending on your comfort and strength. We'll just do this in a rhythmic motion to increase the activation of our core and keep our core engaged while doing this exercise. Our third exercise is star abs. There are many ways or many variations to do this exercise. I'll stick with the easiest one where you can bend your leg and then straighten it like a star. So you basically stretch your arms and your legs in a star form away from your body, and then you come together while trying to lift your body and your legs together. So coming together and then going farther away like a star, shaping like a star. This is an excellent exercise for building your abdominals. Since you are hitting both the upper and lower part of the abdominal muscle, you are actually activating your rectus abdominis as well as you are even activating the deep core muscles. Now that you know the movements, let's do round 2 and round 3, and you can even add round 4 and 5 depending on your level of strength and stamina. All you have to do is move each side of the hip alternately, right and left. Why we are doing alternately? So that we do not get tired on one side, because this can become a tiring exercise since you are challenging, and in doing this exercise in standing position itself is a very challenging pose to maintain. Once you start doing this exercise a few times, you'll notice that your hips are a little bit more free in terms of range of motion. So you are able to do the same thing with much more ease, and try to do it alternately so that you are not tiring one side of your body more than the other. Now here is the level 2 for the plank jacks, where you're going to literally jump and jack while in high plank. You can still do this particular exercise in low plank, but high plank will give you more results. So if you are okay with moving or progressing from level 1, try to do this exercise. The rhythm will be depending on how much you can tolerate. Try to maintain it at least for 30 seconds before taking rest, and then if you can finish it in 45 seconds, that will be awesome. The key remains to move your body more like a plank rather than different parts. So try to make sure that you are not moving your hip or back a lot while doing this exercise. Here we are again with our classic star abs exercise. If you're tired or if you think your form is compromised while doing this exercise, you can keep your feet on the ground while doing this particular exercise. But once you are actually extending your arms and legs together, you are basically targeting all of your core to maintain this position. So when your body is not touching the ground, you're targeting your core to get activated to maintain this position. But if you're tired, just come back, have your heel rested on the ground while coming back, and then you go again in full force, extending your arms and legs together, and that's fine. Till You can speed up your plank jacks now if you are comfortable with the previous two levels. Just increase the speed of this movement and make sure your core remains tight and engaged while doing this exercise for you to get the maximum benefit of this exercise. Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to share with you next day's video for our 21 days of strong core challenge. You can check those videos on my YouTube channel Fitbytes with Prerna and also on my Instagram handle Fitbytes with Prerna. Thank you.